Hey guys, we're back in here for another video. Finally getting around to showing my train show hauls. And this is the first guy I picked up. The moment I laid eyes on him, it was sold. Let me move this guy out of the way. I gotta crack it open. I like this one. To me, this thing is pretty as I don't know what. Mopar. These two BMWs. Pretty good. Got Han stuck in the house. Not too crazy about the blue tint. I wish it was clear. But it still looks good. And chassis system Caboose. This is the main item I was looking for. Let me lean it up so I can get the glare off. And I have the KD coupler on here. And what I had to do, see here, this piece here, I tried to saw it off, but it kind of broke off. So no big deal. Got this out of the way. Then I super glued it to the chassis. Super glue is your friend. Comes in handy. So this one, I'll probably just yank out the coupler and just leave it like it is, because this is going to be the tail end of the Caboose. So nothing's going to connect to that. I got this for $1. I'm happy. This was the main thing I was looking for. So got to wipe it down some. That should be good to go. So I got the KD coupler on the locomotive, but it's low, as you can see. So it's not going to couple right. I don't know if we can shim it and lift it up a little bit. So that was a bit of a disappointment there. Because I'll play around with it, see if I can lift it up a little bit. Got the drive-in sign going on. It's not going to stay. I got to probably do something to make it stay up. I got that going on. So I drilled a hole. Then I used a jigsaw to finish it off. Cut a nice little slit into it so it'll fit down in there. I was going to use this guy as like a double tunnel because I like the way it arched. I kind of messed up here. I guess you could fill that in or cover it with something so you can't see it. I guess I could smooth this out, put the hot blade on it. I don't know, maybe get some type of foam sheet or something. Just cut an arch into it. That's what I'm kind of favoring. Put one in the front here, one in the back. Got this up here. This is for, the backdrop is mainly to keep the cars from hitting the floor. So I got to put another one up right next to it. And what I did is I got some balsa wood. Let's get back here. Made a little frame and glued it to the frame. And then bolted this to the table. The last time I attempted something like that, what had happened was every time the cars hit the board, the foam board was working its way through the screw. So eventually it just fell off. So I'm hoping this way, when it taps it, this is a little more sturdy. So figure it'll hold up a lot better. Time will tell. So that's enough of the updates. Let's run a couple cars. All right, guys, here we are. And as you can see, the backdrop blocks the view of the camera. So I bought a little contraption to mount it to the tripod. And I want to see if I can like lift it over. Maybe get that view back some. But we'll see once it comes in. These are the guys we're going to run today. A little bit of golf cars. I need to get the decals for this, which most likely next month I'm going to step my game up because I have a bill, just like my final month paying on this bill. So that'll free up quite a bit of money. Slide this guy over here a little bit. I've been working on this guy here. This body, it's Scary Fast body. It's not one of his better bodies, but I believe this is the MK2. It's the one that won the Le Mans 2 times in a row. I don't know why they don't make this car. And the problem with this was the wheels. I might see if I can get smaller wheels. See if they don't rub on this. But let's see how she runs. And this is on a 440. Check it out. And I need a new controller. I think something's rubbing on that. Yeah, not good. I still gotta need some work on this guy. Let's get the truck, which is also on a 440. I need some decals, so I have to order some decals, the golf decals on this guy. And let me get this other car out here. Let me show you what I used it for. So I like to put the T-Jet size cars on it. They fit on there quite well. So it looks good with this guy on there. It's like a good size for it. Now if I put one of these on there, then they're too big. They don't look that good. Lemonade. This one looks way too big for it. These look goofy. Let's run the truck. I got to turn the power. Let me run that 440 again. I mean, GT40. Just I've had the power down too long. This is a resin. I got this off of eBay. I don't like this. I hate these controls. I don't know why they went with this style, man. This stuff is corny. Like somebody made a decision just so they could be different or something. The market clearly favors these pistol grip controllers. So they come out with this nonsense. would be cool is if they had a terminal track that accepted alligator clips, like the aftermarket stuff, instead of having to do all that soldering and all that nonsense. Nobody wants to do all that. You know, like I say in my line of business, the IT man, I want to be a user. I don't want to fix shit. Use the language. But not the person on the channel. Tips over. Put this other guy back on. Let me see how he runs now. I had the power down low. Maybe. See how it runs now with the power up. Yeah, come on, guys. That's it. Get OEM car like this instead of regular. This one looks okay, but it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the AFX body. And again, still scratching my head as to why they don't make this car in 1/64 scale. I'm not even going to call them HO scale. These are not even HO scale. Before I show it be a big seller, I mean, it won the Le Mans 2 times in a row. They're making all the cars that nobody heard of, or maybe 2 people heard of. I guess the wheel change helped it out. So it's not scraping. It kind of slowed the car down quite a bit. Get the auto one up here. I really like this guy. Downside is they need to get off that generic wheel stuff, man. You gotta, whatever rims their actual car has, they should put that on these cars. I mean, they do it for the die cast, so I don't see why they can't do the same thing for the slot cars. Stop being cheap. Using that 1960s one size fits all model. Stuff is corny. Of course, you guys know it's on an extraction. Oh man, it's got the cheap. Got to change the pen on it. Let's see if it holds up. Pretty car. Another thing I don't get is how come we don't have a spray can Golf blue? I mean, quite sure the Golf livery is the most popular racing livery of all time. Now it's going to just got scared. They want the teachers whip to get to it. I can run the train. The cars are not going to work. I got to find me another chassis system locomotive. Now the one that's good to use to it fell off and hit the floor. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Right here, I just glued an extra piece on here. So what was going on when the trains came here, the track would lean. And the train. So I have some footage of it. I should, at the end of the video, I'll add that in there for the bloopers roll. This guy spent just paid his crap on this guy. But I have a bunch of G plus pens. I don't fit on all the cars. Yeah, the pen's not long. It's cheap plastic pens on here. So when it comes back around, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not the blade side, but the pen side. It's trash. Alright, let's see what happens. Once I get after this month, I have some free money. I can get more of these so I can put on here and make it more stable. And I have to deal with this nonsense here. I can fasten it down to these. And plus, it looks better too. I would run this guy, but I think the guide pin is, yeah, it has the long guide pin on it. So this one's going to get stuck at the rail crossing. So I'll put the Jag chassis under this guy here. This thing is smooth, man. I like this chassis, man. These things run real smooth. And you would think they would have more bulk livery cars at 1/64 scale. I mean, like I said, it is the most popular race livery. I'm quite sure it would sell very well. So we'll see what's up with these Alfa Romeos that AFX is coming out. If I get my hands on it. And I want to get two off the rip. I had another one of these. It was fast body, but I destroyed it. Didn't make it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Share share this bad boy out. And see you guys in the next video. Nothing running for me today. Damn!